is emotional for me. Like, I brought a little thing just in case I need it, because I feel like I'm at a family reunion. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I haven't been here for, what, Liz, 6 years? I think it's been 6 years since we've been here. And then to get to be with all of you here, all of my Nashville Arbonne family, it's absolutely incredible. So this morning, I want to start with just kind of catching you up a little bit. If you're interested in what's been going on in my life for the last few years, I'd like to kind of share a story. Who likes stories? Listen, I can tell stories all day long. I could actually stand up here and tell stories about me and Steon driving to Kentucky and our conversation, which probably I couldn't tell. I could tell lots of stories. I've been around a long time. I could tell stories about Petter. I love them all. This company has such history, such a rich history, and it's been so exciting for me to have been here for so long. But this morning, I want to kind of tell you my story. I left Nashville 14 years ago, and I've got to get my notes ready so I can move them around. Okay? And it was tough to leave. I had been raised here my whole life. It's all I knew. My mom still lived here. And I'm just going to take it a page. I'll read this together. All right. And it was just... Have you ever woke up one day and like everything that you thought was really important to you, you realized wasn't very important?
Yes.
And all the things that you had not ever paid attention to or really given any thought of, like faith, or for me, to be completely honest, a relationship with Jesus, became very important to me. And on September the 2nd, 2012, I had a crazy encounter in my home, and my life was changed forever. And thus, I moved. I felt like I was supposed to move, and I moved to California. And alone, I was nervous. I didn't know what it was going to look like. I didn't know what my life was going to look like after that. I just trusted and was obedient and left. And it was hard to leave you guys. And I remember being at the last Arbonne meeting over in Green Hills and standing up and telling everyone how much I loved you and how much I was going to miss you. But I had to go, not knowing what it was going to look like. And I moved to California, and one weekend I was invited to go to Tijuana, Mexico. And at first I said, no, I don't think so. But then I remembered I had made a promise years before that wherever I needed to go or whatever I needed to do, I would do. And so I went. And that night in Tijuana, Mexico, in a church, they asked me to share my story, like I'm doing right now. And I shared my story. And there was no one there to translate for me but this one lady. And she did not look like the other people to me in the church. She actually looked like some type of little European film actress, all dolled up, makeup perfect, real pretty hair. And she came out and translated. And, well, long story short, we've been married 9 years. Her name is Elizabeth. She's sitting right there. And shortly after that, we founded a nonprofit in Mexico called His Hands of Hope. A lot of you are familiar with it. We have a ministry center in Tijuana, and then also down in El Recodo, Sonora, which I'll be down there on the 19th, coming up just next week. And it became my heart. It became so important to me because I saw things when I went on to this other country that I had never seen before in my life. And I tried to ignore it, and I tried to put it on the back burner. And I would come back to my apartment, and I felt almost guilty, like I didn't know what to do. And so I was happy when I was visiting Mexico, and I was kind of miserable when I wasn't, and I just eventually moved there. I'll never forget watching everything I own cross the border and thinking, I may never be back again. I don't know what I'm doing. But off we went. But because of Arbonne, I want to share this. I'm so proud of this. Elizabeth and I have never been on payroll, nor do we ever have any intention of being on payroll with His Hands of Hope. Arbonne has supported us, so every donation that came from our ministry went straight to the ministry. But during this time, I began to feel this tug, like I was really missing building Arbonne. I never quit. I still place my orders every month, and occasionally I would sponsor people, but I wasn't working with any intensity at all. I was just kind of like maintaining. Anybody be honest and raise their hand and say they've been there before? Okay, but I started feeling like, oh my goodness, the train has left, and I need to get on that train. Everybody's doing good, and I'm missing out, and I don't know, I really missed it. I really wanted to build. I love this business. I love everything about this business. I always have from day one, because it was a business that someone I could be successful. You see, I don't have a college education, and I'm not probably the smartest kid on the block. But Arbonne gave me a playing field that was so level that even I had a chance at success. And so I loved it. You know, my wife in the beginning, she didn't understand. She didn't understand why I was always on the phone with all these beautiful women and talking to women all the time. And it just kind of didn't go with the culture of Mexico. She went to the first GTC and she met all you guys and she fell in love. And she's been behind me the whole way. And we could not have accomplished what we've accomplished these last few months if it weren't for Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. So, a few years ago, I tried to earn that trip to Costa Rica. I wanted to go to Costa Rica. I was already in Latin America. I was like, I'm going to take Elizabeth to Costa Rica. We're going to go. And I didn't earn it. I'll be honest. I tried. I worked hard, but it just didn't happen. Anybody ever gone for something and you didn't achieve it? You kind of have to dust yourself off and pick yourself up and kind of get going again. So this year, I was like, okay, Liz, I'm going to take you on a vacation this year like you've never been on in your whole life. We're going to earn the Arbonne incentive trip. And she's like, oh, great. Where are we going? And I said, Mexico. And she's like, but we're in Mexico. I'm like, well, it's on the other side of Mexico. And so I started trying to earn the trip. But there were voices, and I want to talk to you guys this morning because I'm sure some of you hear these voices too. The voice that I'm too old, it's already passed me by. I don't know enough people. Nobody would join me and do this with me. I could never be like Dr. Deanna Osborne or like Lisa Voorhees or like Sharon. I could never have a team like that. And those were lies. And I would hear a voice that said, there's not a place for you in this new Arbonne. Everything's changed. You're not going to be able to do it. Lies, okay? And so we started, and I'll tell you why they're lies. I'm not going to want to go there. You can help me if you want to. They're lies because I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's why they're lies. And they're lies because nothing is impossible with. And if I believe that and that's true, then I could work Arbonne too. And off I went. I was off to the races. I thought, we're going to do this, Liz. We're going to win this trip. And so, and I want to admit to you that I'm very busy. I'm a very, very busy person with the ministry, and it has to come first. There are so many people that depend on what we do. It has to be number one. So I am Senor Nook and Crannies. I work Arbonne in the nooks and crannies. I got to where I could give it about 2 to 3.5 days a week. That's the most I could do. And in those times, when I work Arbonne, I lock myself up. Liz knows she'll send food to me. She doesn't even come in and interrupt me because I'm like, bam, 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 bam. I'm on it, okay? And so it came down to the very last month of qualification for the trip to Tulum. And I was so excited. And I'm like, here, I'm just throwing stuff in the floor. Get out of the way. It was the last month for Tulum. And oh my goodness, we were so far away. I won't even tell you how far away, but we were like so far away. It was ridiculous. I had my promote outs, but I did not have the volume I needed to win the trip. And I thought, and here come the voices again. Here they come. They're right back there knocking on my head saying, trips are too hard today. Nobody can earn the trip. The trips are too hard. And I'm like, no, the trips are not too hard. I can earn this trip. And I want to tell you this. If you don't hear anything else I say today, I want you to hear this. I had to make a decision. You know what? I might not win the trip. But by golly, Wally, I'm going to give it everything I have. I'm going to try so hard. I'm going to work to the very last second. And if I don't win the trip, I'm still going to feel good about me. Because I gave it everything I had. Well, guess what happens when you give it everything you have? I won the trip. It's such a big deal to me. I don't know if it's a big deal to y'all. Arbonne's a big deal to me. And when I do well in Arbonne, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. And I have to thank you, Arbonne. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Stian. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, because it was the most incredible vacation I've probably ever been on in my life. And it rained a lot, and it didn't even matter. It didn't. It was like we were in the jungle next to the ocean. It was so cool. But it's just so special to be on a trip with Arbonne because everybody was there, and we got to hang out and talk to you guys and get to know you. But I think I have to tell you this. When we got off the airplane, our 4.5-hour flight from Tijuana, and we're at the airport, and I'm like, okay, we got our luggage, and I see double A's on a card. And I was like, oh, there's Arbonne. I'm not lying. And it's probably because it was just we were the only people left to get there. I don't know. It doesn't matter, though. My experience, my story. This guy walks up and says, Michael and Elizabeth? And I'm like, yes. He goes, right this way. And just took care of us. And that's the way the whole thing was. It was so first class. It was so incredible. Okay, so I won the trip and I was excited. There was like 6 days left in the month, and Sharon calls me and it's like, are you going First Step Region? I'm like, are you crazy? She goes, no, you're so close. You have to be close. Go First Step Region. I'm like, I have called everybody. There is no more juice in this orange to squeeze, okay? I have called everybody. There's no one left to call. That was not true. There was no one left to call that I was comfortable calling. I had called everybody that I felt good about calling, and there were a whole bunch of people I did not really ever want to talk to again the rest of my life. Because I had dropped the ball. I hadn't been a good consultant. I hadn't taken care of them the way I should. And I remember sitting at my desk thinking, if there's any chance this could happen, I'm going to have to call people right now that I don't want to call. And I did it. I would dial the number and I would clench my desk and think, answering machine. Drop the call. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, I know, it's been a long time. I know. Do you remember me? I'm Michael. I used to be your author. And I did this, you guys. This is all I need to do. I said, I want to apologize because I was not a good consultant to you. I didn't take care of you. But I promise, if I could earn your business back, I will be so good. I will take such good care of you. I will appreciate you. They were so glad to hear from me. I have missed Arbonne. Can I get this? Oh, of course you can. It was just one after another. And we went region, first step region. And it was the month before GTC, and it was just crazy that I got to go to GTC having won the trip and in qualification for region. I had the most incredible team. You guys are amazing. They stretched, they worked, we were on the phone constantly. So here we go. We're a region now, and wrong page. I'm so sorry. Then we went to GTC, and of course at GTC they launched incredible products. I could build a business alone off of the gummy vitamins and the shampoo. For good grief. So that really helped us. And then our third month, it was the same thing, third month when we, you know how it's great. You do first step, yay, second step, yay, third step. Where's everybody at? What's going on? It looked really shaky, third step, but I just kept pushing. I kept saying, I'm not too old. I was created for more. I know I can do this. I know if I decide to do this, I can do this. I'm willing to do whatever I need to do. And boom, we completed region. And I'm so excited. And I felt like God gave me a second chance, you know, and I take it so seriously. I'm trying to be such a good steward of what He's given me. Next time, I will not have a staple in my notes. friends. Okay, so now that's the story. That's what happened. That's just gut, honest, transparent Michael right here before you, family. I feel like you're family. Okay, so now I want to give you some tips of things that I learned along the journey that I think will really help you, because I want to tell you there's not one of you in this room that cannot be wherever you choose to be in this business. It's up to you. And if you're an area manager here today and you go, okay, I'm going to go for a region, you will be a region if you decide. It's a decision. It starts with a decision. It's in here. It's in here. It's not the people. It's not who says yes. It's not who says no. It's here. It's so crazy. It's like if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can. It's like life and death are in the power of the tongue, and what you speak, you're going to get. Speak life. So, number one, be consistent. We have got to consistently work this business. We cannot stop. Every time you stop, the numbers stop. I'm going to repeat that. Every time you stop, the numbers stop. Well, this is maybe kind of paranoid because so many people stop at the end of the month. Oh, we had a big close. We pushed, we went. Oh, we closed, and now it's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Oh, I better get busy again with my arm on. I'm here today to tell you, don't stop. Yeah. Let the end of your month be the beginning of your month. And if you're going to rest, do it on the 15th. Okay? I set goals for myself for the first 7 days and then to the 15th. And I've got to get those goals accomplished because I want to have something to build off of. I don't want to be running trying to play catch up. Does that make sense? Yeah. Be consistent. Treat it like a job. Treat this like you have gone for 10 interviews and they finally chose you for the position. Treat this like you're so proud of your job and you want it so bad that when it says sponsor 5 people and do 5,000 in your district, it's not like, oh, I hope I can do this month. It's your quota for the month. It's what you're dependent upon to do. Think about it like a job. The problem is, everybody says, oh, I love Arbonne because I get to be my own boss. Well, some of y'all are the worst bosses in the world to yourselves. And we've got to be a good boss and hold yourself to the fire. Okay, track your numbers. I'm a big believer. I'm always looking at where my numbers are. I put my goal of what I want for the month. I subtract it from the numbers I have, and I write that, what I've got left to pull in for the month. Every month. And I put where I'm at every day. So next month, I can look back at my day timer and go, oh, I'm not that far off. Or I'm ahead. Oh, I'm behind. I better get busy. You know where you are. It's a business. Say it. It's a business. It is a business. If it is to be, it is up to me. Be the very best player on your team. I am the best player on my team. I'm not bragging, but I am the best. I'm top in sponsoring. I'm top in sales. I'm top in everything I promote out my district because it's my business. And here's a secret. No one will ever take it as serious as you do. Don't wait to try to find somebody that's going to... No, you're the one. If you take it serious, if it's your business, watch yourself soar. All right? Okay, this one's really good. I make my own momentum. I don't wait to come to an event like this to get motivated. I get myself motivated. I am self-motivated. I can work alone. I don't need to be prodded, pushed. Come on, Sharon. Come on, you can do it, Sharon. Come on. I know, I've done that for years. It doesn't work. It's like training an animal that doesn't want to be trained. Right? Be self-motivated. It's your business. It's up to you. So what do? I lock myself in my office with a box of fizzies. And I won't come out until I've accomplished that momentum. And how do I do it? I get excited. And whatever you have to do to get yourself excited, get yourself excited. You cannot make phone calls and be like, hey, are you okay? I was just wondering if you needed it. No, and you can't follow up going, were the products okay? Did they work for you? No, you have to call and you have to go, hey, did you not love it? Oh my God, I love it so much. I know you loved it. Even if they didn't love it, I swear they're going to start loving it right there because of you. Because your energy is contagious. Your excitement is contagious. So get yourself geared up before you get in there. I'm going to tell you, you could go into your office for 3 days straight, get yourself a list of phone calls. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. And within 3 days, your whole business could change because of you. You've got the power. Okay, phone calls. I don't make one phone call. I have so many people, well, I called her and she wasn't interested, so. No, I make 10. I will not make less than 10 phone calls at a time because I can't handle the depression if they do say no. I need 9 other chances to hear yes. 10 phone calls at a time. Make a list of 10. Turn the page. I promise I'll clean up. And if I call and they say, I don't want anything, I'm fine right now, I don't take it personally or get depressed because I'm thinking, next month, I'm going to give them 3 weeks. I'm going to call. They're going to need something. They're going to need something just to set up for next month. It's all a setup. Sharon Metzger, I remember she was stuck at one point in her business. Can I tell this? And we went on a trip, and somebody talked to her and said, you need to go home. And this is before fax machines. You do know that we were around before the internet. Yeah. Our phones were the size of my shoe. And not everybody had a cell phone. And they got so hot you couldn't use them anyway. I mean, it was a different world. We really were belly to belly, which I think we're going to have to get back to that personally. And Sharon was like, oh, she was wanting her business to grow. I'll just say that. And someone said, go home and get an application and refill it out. Don't fax it into Arbonne because you'll confuse them, but put it on the wall because that's when we faxed everything to Arbonne. Yeah. Put it on the wall, and this is your new day. You're going to start your business. And then you need to call your team or people and tell them you are so excited. You cannot wait to come see them. They've got to hear you've got news, you've got news, you've got news. Sharon is she's so obedient. And so she signed up her new application, and then she got on the phone and she called this group of people. And she was like, y'all, I'm so excited. I've got to come meet with you. I've got to share with you what's going on with Arbonne. And you're not going to believe it. And they're like, oh, okay. Okay, well, come over now. Come now. She goes, okay, I'll be there in a little bit. The next thing I know, I get a call. Michael, what am I excited about? What am I going to tell them? She went nation. She went nation. From that meeting, those people, after she got there, I don't know what she told them. I just know they got so excited before she could get back home, they were already sponsoring other people because they were excited. Because excitement breeds excitement. And get something you're excited about and hang on to it and don't let go of it. As the leader of your team, you have to keep your team excited. If you're going to get down, do it in the private, okay? If you got something negative to think or say, do it in private. We only speak up. We only speak life. Speak life, right? Okay. So my team really stretched. I just want to share some numbers because what I really want, if you want to know the truth, I want you guys to look at me and go, good Lord, if he can do this, why can't I? That's what I want, okay? So back 4 months ago, well, all last year I didn't hit my area bonus once, and I tried. And we would dance between 11 and 13 or 14. That would be like a great month, 14 or 13, which it is a great month. I'm so grateful for everything. But when the trip came out, in that last month of the trip, we shot from 14 to 32 in 1 month. Now, I want you to hear me. There wasn't a whole ton of new people that came on the team. It was me. It was me. And I'm not saying go be your whole team, but I'm telling you, you can do a lot more than you think you can. Yeah. And that you're more powerful than you ever dared dream. And, I'll even go further and tell you there's the power in you that raised Christ from the dead. You got the power. You can do this business. There's not a one of you here that can't. And I was supposed to tell you this, that when I call people, I leave a message and I tell them, You don't have to call me back. Don't worry about calling me back because I'm going to call you back probably in a day or so. Don't worry, I'll be calling you back. So just be ready here. I'm coming. I'm calling you. Let them know because you're relentless. Are you relentless? Or maybe I should ask this. How bad do you want this or need this? We needed it. Our ministry needs me to do this. We need Arbonne. We love Arbonne. I need it. I need it here. You know, I needed to. That trip to Mexico was incredible, but it had nothing to do with the trip. It had everything to do with me. Could I really do it again? One more time. Did I have it in me? Do you ask yourself those questions? The reason I'm here today is to tell you, you do have it in you. You can win the next trip. When that trip is launched in December, every one of us, we're going to go for it like we've never gone for anything before in our lives. And you know what's going to happen? It's going to take you to the next level of management. Okay, real quick. When you promote, because you're going to promote, I believe after today you're going to start promoting. People are going to be promoting like crazy. I'm in? Yeah. Y'all believe that? Okay. You get it's called, I want you to hear me really good. Arbonne is so good to us. The plan, you get building months. Everybody say building. Building months. They're not resting months. They're building months. But most people I see achieve a level and then they rest. Oh, you can take it easy. They're not going to take anything out this month. I was like, are you crazy? We've got this far. Let's keep going. That's what you want to do. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. When I decided to build again, I didn't know how I could do it being in Mexico, to be honest. I couldn't sponsor new team members there, and I couldn't sell there. And I thought, what can I do? And I decided, you know what I can do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit my 5 and 5. I'm going to do my 5. I'm going to get my bonus. My district. I'll start with my district, and then I'll start getting my area bonus. And that's what I will be responsible for. First month, I didn't do it. I missed it. Second month, I missed it. Third month, woo! Hit it. Hit my 5 and 5. $200 bonus. I was so excited. I have never missed it again. It's been years. It's my building block. And now I play a game with myself. How fast can I do it? How quick can I do it? The first week of the month, or is it going to take me 2 weeks? Because when I get there, then I have something to build off of. And then don't let that 5 number get in your head. Month before last, I sponsored 14. I didn't mean to. I swear, I didn't mean to. But I tell you what, I'm not a loser, and I don't hold orders till the next month. I don't hold things to make sure I'm going to be okay next month. I put everything in I can put in that month. That's the way you build Arbonne. That's the way you build a business. Okay. And if you're worried, I talk to so many people, I'm like, we need to go to district. You know, that's another thing I'm going to say really quick. You need to tell people what they need to do. They're brand new to Arbonne. They don't have a clue what's what. You need to tell people. I see you, Jessica, as a new district manager. I want you to get the 8%. It's where the money really begins. And I tell people where I see them. I tell them, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do, because people don't know what to do. You want to tell them what to do, and they'll do it. It's happening for me, at least, and I believe it'll happen for you, too. And this is what I hear. You ready? I hear, but what if I lose it? Anybody ever thought that before? But what if I get to district and I lose it? Or what if I get to area and I lose it? Listen, I've been nation and region 3 times, and I didn't die. They didn't take my license away, and I can still drive, okay? And it's okay. It's okay. Just get rid of that thinking and just go for it. I want to finish up sharing with you just a little touch of the culture of Arbonne. We are a family. I coined a statement many years ago. When Arbonne does well, Arbonne does well. It doesn't matter who it is. We don't need the jealousy. We don't need resentment. We don't need offense. When Arbonne does well, Arbonne does well. Got it? Repeat it. When Arbonne does well, no matter who it is. When one of us succeeds, we all succeed. And when one of us is hurting, we're all hurting. Got it? That's the culture of Arbonne. We don't take other people's consultants. We don't take other people's clients. We ask questions. We do things in a different way because we are Arbonne. I love Michelle and Stian and the company, but they're not Arbonne. You're Arbonne. That didn't offend anyone, did it? You're Arbonne. We are Arbonne. Amen. And so, I'm sorry I say amen a lot. I just do. Just get over it. Sharon Metzger, you heard last night, would not change her voicemail until I became a regional vice president. It was 9 months, almost a year. She would not put "I'm a new RVP" on her voicemail until I became a regional vice president. And many of you don't, maybe you do or don't know, she's never made a dime off me. I've never made a dime off her. When I was trying to win the trip to Tulum, Jill Jones called me every single day. How are you doing? How close are you? How are you doing? How close are you? Jill doesn't get paid off me. I don't get paid off her. She's a sideline. And my sister Tina went above and beyond for me when I was going region. Just pushing me, believing in me the whole time. Tina has never been paid off me. I've never been paid off Tina. Danielle, Jessica, all of you have encouraged me. You're all part of my story. When Arbonne does well, Arbonne does well. Say it one more time.
Arbonne does well. Arbonne does well.
So, now what are we going to do? Are we going to stay the same? Are we going to leave here and just things are all going to be the same? Are we going to remain comfortable? Are we going to continue to play it safe? Are we not going to call those people that make us uncomfortable? Or are you ready to play full out? Are you ready to give it everything you've got? I don't even know how much longer we're going to be here. But I don't mean Arbonne. I mean the world. The world. I mean, who knows? Life happens. Life is short. I want to give it everything I've got. And I have this thought process, and I've been thinking about this for a while, but what would happen if every single person in this room this month sponsored 5 new people? I'm talking MVPs, I'm talking everyone. What would happen if everyone, no matter what level we're at, began to work with intensity again? Not planning an event, but I'm talking meeting with people one-on-one, sharing the business. What would happen? This Nashville will explode is what will happen. I encourage you. Let's do it. God bless you guys. Thank you.